Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be filming a get ready with me for my 22nd birthday. Today is the 2nd of June, which means it is my birthday. It is Gemini season. Gemini reference. But by the time you guys are watching this video, my birthday would have been a couple of months ago, because I am gonna upload this video a little bit later on towards the month, just because I have other videos planned to go before this video. But the makeup look that I'm wearing today is the same makeup look that I wore in my May favorites. A lot of you guys asked for a tutorial on that, so I decided to recreate it today. And when I actually filmed my May favorites, I was already planning to wear that makeup look for my birthdays, so everything just planned out perfectly. But before we get started with the video, I just want to remind you guys that the voting for the top 6 for the next professional makeup face awards for New Zealand is now live. I'm gonna leave a link down below, and it would mean so much to me if you guys could vote for me again. You could think of it as a belated birthday present to me if you want. You guys were so supportive in the last round, and because of you guys I was able to make it the top 15, so I will need your help again to make it to the top 6, because making to the top 6 is seriously like too crazy to even believe. So yeah, I'm just asking for your help again, just giving you guys a friendly reminder. You guys can vote every single day for the voting period 3 times, and I believe they're announcing the top 6 on the 16th of June, so that's all very exciting. I just wanted to give you guys a reminder. If you guys don't mind helping me out again, I would appreciate it so much if you did. That look took me 6 hours to film, and I had 2 hours of footage, so you can imagine how long it took me to edit the whole thing. But I just want to thank you guys in advance if you guys are voting for me every single day. Trust me, I appreciate you guys so freaking much. But anyway, enough rambling. If you guys want to see my birthday makeup and how I achieved it, then just continue watching. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I am going to start off with the NYX Professional Makeup Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. So this claims that it's gonna soften fine lines and pores. I've been trying out like a lot of NYX products, as you guys have been seeing, since I'm doing the NYX Face Awards and all that. So I'm just gonna put this right into like where my pore area is. Okay, and for my foundation, I'm gonna be that girl and use 2 foundations. Every time I see someone like use 2 foundations, I'm just like, really? Like, just stick to one. But now I'm like that girl as well. So I'm gonna explain to you why I use these 2 foundations. So of course I am using my holy grail Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. This is in the shade Sand. So I'm gonna put this like kind of where I have scars, where I'm breaking out, where I kind of need more coverage. So, you know, I got these 2 breakouts here, you know, just like around here. And then I'll be taking the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Golden Beige and just fill in the missing spots that has no foundation. So the reason why I love this foundation, the Wet n Wild one, and I know you guys love it because every time I wear it, you guys ask me, what are you wearing on your skin? Your skin looks so good. This foundation, no joke guys, like it looks so good on camera, like in photos, on film. The Wet n Wild one is quite full coverage, I would say. I would say it's like more like a medium to full coverage, and as you can see, the Wet n Wild one is a little bit lighter for me. So I just like to mix the 2. It's been like my combo recently, and I'm just gonna press it into my skin using my Real Techniques sponge. But yeah, today I am turning 22. Oh, life just goes by so quick. I don't know, I always feel some kind of way every time it's my birthday and every time it's like New Year. You kind of just like reflect on life, and it's like really crazy to see how I was when I was 21 and how I am 22. And I'm gonna think the same next year when I turn 23. 21 was quite rough. This time last year when I was filming my Get Ready With Me for my 21st birthday, I was living at my mum's house, and since then I moved out of Auckland, I moved back, I moved to the city, I moved back to the area that I'm originally from in Auckland. You know, I just been like around, and that all happened in under a year, which is like really crazy to think. And maybe like this time last year I probably had maybe 15 15k, 13k on my channel, and we just hit 40, which thank you guys, like thank you so much for that. I think by the time this video goes up, my birthday would have been long ago and we hit 40k a couple of weeks ago, but today is the 2nd of June, which is a Saturday, and we just hit 40k I think like 2 days ago, which is like so crazy, like how much we've grown. It feels good that like my hard work is paying off and you guys appreciate it. I don't know, like I would say I'm not really like a prideful person at all. I could care less what I look like in public and all that kind of stuff, but I think when it comes to my work, that is the only thing I'm very prideful in. When it's like my work and my work ethic, I don't know, I just am when it comes to my work. I don't like people calling me like lazy or not hardworking. Anyway, that is my foundation blended in. It looks really good and my skin's been like really good recently. I don't know why. Besides these two, like my skin has been like pretty good. Okay, so for my concealers, I'll be using the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I'm using the shade Medium 28. I think that's the new shade name. I'm just gonna put 28 under my eyes. Guys, my under eye circles have been so bad. Like, I am so self-conscious about them. I don't know what concealer could conceal these dark circles. I really don't. And then I'm using the shade Golden 40. I forgot what the new name is. I'll write it down below for you guys, but the old name is called Golden 40. And this is just going over my little blemishes just a tiny bit. Again, using my sponge to blend it out. I'll just blend out the Golden 41 first. So just to kind of let the concealer under my eyes to sit down a little bit more and pat it in. So yesterday was pretty much the first day of winter in New Zealand. My birthday, you know, obviously I always celebrate it in my homeland in New Zealand, which is always winter time. And like, I swear, every year my birthday is like either cloudy or it's like raining. I don't remember a birthday where my birthday was like sunny. And today, it looks pretty cloudy. It looks like it's going to rain. There's a lot of wind, but when it's cloudy, it's like the perfect filming lighting. As you guys can probably tell, I use a natural lighting. So when there's like cloud and sun, the sun always goes behind the clouds, so my lighting is always funky. But I think throughout this video, my lighting is going to be pretty consistent. It's going to be like this, which makes me so happy and it makes it so much easier to film. It's going to be cold and it has been so cold in New Zealand recently. I feel like every year, the winters are colder and the summers are hotter. I'm going to be wearing a dress for the whole day today. Like, I don't care if it's cold, like it's my birthday. I have an excuse to be extra now, so I'm gonna take it. I bought this dress thinking that my birthday wasn't gonna be that cold, because last year my birthday wasn't that cold. So I also like to take my concealer just onto my lids, and that's gonna act as our eye primer. A lot of you guys ask me if I use eye primer. I just use my concealer. It's not necessary to go out and buy an extra product like an eye primer. Next, I'll be using my RCMA No Color Powder as always. You know, like the reason why I always skip my foundation and the only time I ever show my foundation is in Get Ready With Me's. I never like to show it in my demos or anything, just because I use the same products all the time. How long have I had this RCMA No Color Powder? Like, seriously, it takes forever to finish. You get so much. So just gonna set my under eyes and then just kind of blend it out. I don't really know if you would call this baking because I just press it into my skin afterwards. And then I'll be using my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation. This is in the shade Soft Beige. I'm just going to use my Colourpop large powder brush and just dust this over my face in the areas that we didn't use the loose powder. You know what the really awkward thing about filming in this room is that the window that I'm using, it's literally to the front of our house. So when you look outside, it's like our driveway, because our house is not on the main road. So in this driveway, there's other houses here. And like every time they leave and if they look this way, they can see me filming. My window's like right across of another house. So if they just like pop out their door and look this way, they can just see me. This Asian girl is just talking to her camera. If they look this way, they can see me, but why would they look this way? I'm just saying it's a little awkward sometimes. Okay, so that is my base pretty much done. I'm gonna do my brows on camera today just because, I don't know, when I don't do them, I get questions about it. So I might as well just show you what I have been using. So the first thing I will take is my Colourpop Brow Pencil. This is in the shade Black and Brown. I really like these. I feel like I'm used to this formula now. When you swipe it, it's very, very pigmented. Brow products like AVH, where you apply it, it's very light. You just gotta build it up. But I'm very used to this formula and I really like it. I feel like I need to get a new brow powder because it's too light for my black hair, but what ifs. So first, I will just go under my brow and just create that bottom line base. And then I'll just go on top. And this time last year, I used to do my brows so thick. You guys are seriously too nice that you guys did not tell me that my brows are too thick. Now I'm just really following the natural shape of my brow and the actual size of my brow. I'm just gonna fill it in just a little bit. This is too much. Okay, let's do the same on the other eye. And then I'll just be taking the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in the shade Dark Brown. I literally had this for years and I've hit pan on it. I just like to fill in the brows. I like to focus most of the product towards the end, and then what is ever left on my brush, just kind of bring it in towards the inner part of my brow. And it kind of just has that gradient effect. That is as good as my brows are gonna get at this point. So once I have them all filled in, I'll take my Colourpop Brow Boss Gel and I'll just comb this through my brow hairs and kind of brush them up. And the reason why I love this brow gel so much is because first, it's so affordable, and second, it really just gives your brow hairs like a little bit of texture, and it does make it look more hair-like, like a little bit more natural. And especially when you have sparse brows, you really do want some kind of texture to your brows, and I think on camera you really couldn't tell too much of a difference if I had this on or not, but I think if you see me in person and you paid attention to my brows, you probably could see the difference from this brow to this brow. And I also love the applicator where it's just very, very small. I like the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, but that wand is so big and my brows are just very thin that doesn't really work out on me. Okay, so I just moved you in closer because we're gonna start doing our eyeshadows. I'm gonna be using the Colourpop Perception palette. This is Makeup Shayla's palette. I'm gonna recreate the look that I wore in my May favorites. I just uploaded that yesterday, but by the time you guys see this video, once again, that video would have been a couple of weeks ago. A lot of you guys did like it and I loved it as well. First, I'm just gonna take the shade Culture, which is the transition shade, on my Colourpop Tapered blending brush. I'm just gonna put that straight into my crease using windshield wiping motions, and then just bring it all the way into the inner part of my eye as well, and just going back and forth, really building up this color. So pretty much my plans and what I'm actually getting ready for. Yes, it's my birthday, but well, what are you doing, Judy? I am going for lunch first with my girlfriends, and I think we will hang until dinner tonight because Harry and I are going to the city and we are just gonna go have dinner. We found this really good deal on Groupon. Now that we, you know, are living on our own, we're all more on a budget, so yeah, we found this really great deal on Groupon, which is pretty good. It's like $75, 75 New Zealand dollars, guys, don't freak out. 75 New Zealand dollars, both get an entree, a main, and a dessert, and I thought it was a really good deal, so we snagged it, and that's where we're going tonight. And that is pretty much it for today, but my birthday always lands on the Queen's birthday weekend, which means Saturday, Sunday, Monday is the long weekend. Monday is a public holiday, so ever since I was a kid, like, my birthday weekend would always be a little bit longer because of the Queen's birthday. Not that I like take advantage of it and like go out clubbing or anything, but I just think, you know, it's the Queen's birthday and it's my birthday too. And then tomorrow we'll be going lunch with Harry's brother and his wife, and then for tomorrow dinner we're going to eat with my parents and Harry's parents. So this whole weekend I'm pretty much just eating out, which is not something I do too often, you know what I mean? Okay, next we're gonna take the shade Revenge, which is the burnt red right in the corner here. And I'm using my Morphe M433, and this is going into the outer third of our eyes. I'm first just gonna stamp the color on and then use circular motions to get that blend. So I'm thinking that I might vlog today, since today is a little bit more special, a little bit more things going on. I think that would be a little bit more interesting to watch. If you guys remember that I started vlogging in the beginning of the year and I just kind of stopped because I felt like my life was too boring, because all I do is I work 24/7, whether it's my part-time job or if it's YouTube, editing, filming. Like, I'm a workaholic, and that honestly keeps me sane. I love working, and especially just doing YouTube. Like, I enjoy it. I don't find it to be work. Like, I look forward to editing. I look forward to filming. I get excited about it. I'm happy that I found something that I truly deeply love. Okay, next I'm just going to take the shade Played Out on my Colourpop E9 brush. And this is going into the outer corner once again, but just in a smaller section that we're going to be working in. I literally feel like I can just sit here and just blend forever. This is why I take so long to get ready. I just love blending. It's just so satisfying. I'm gonna take a Spill the Tea on my Makeup Collective number 18 brush, and I'm actually just going to wet it a little bit just because I have my base on. I just don't want too much fallout, and I'm just gonna apply this right into the inner part of my eye, and bam, do you see this color? And you know, typically I wouldn't wear shimmers out just because they do transfer a lot on my eyes, and I'm kind of just cutting the crease with my brush. Like, I don't have concealer or anything, but just kind of cutting the crease out just a little bit. And then I'm just taking my Morphe M433 with my Revenge shade just to blend everything a little bit together so there's no harsh lines. If this eye look does not sell you on this palette, then I don't know. Did you see how everything was just so easy to blend? I'm gonna take Revenge on my Sigma E55 brush, and this is going on our lower lash line. Just gonna really smoke this out from outer to inner corner. And the reason why I love such a like dramatic lower lash line is because I have so much fine lines under my eyes that this kind of like hides and prevents any further creasing. Even though I baked, just putting eyeshadow around here, it just kind of disguises you that you do have fine lines. And you know, when I go like this, you see that under eye like bag, I pretty much just cover it. I love a really dramatic lower lash line because my lashes, when I pop them on, they're very top heavy, and you kind of just need to balance everything out. Did you guys know people get surgery for this stuff? That little eye bag? What, you know? Man, I have it naturally. Oh, another thing that I get asked a lot is if I got surgery on my eyes, which is, girl, if I had surgery on my eyes, my eyelids would be even, okay? They're really uneven today. Like, this eye is... How many lids do we have? Let's count. We got about like... I'm gonna say 3. This one has probably like 2 folds. This one has about 3 or 5 folds. Yeah, I'm flattered. Am I flattered? Is that a thing to be flattered about? I don't know. I don't have any surgery on my face. I don't even have money, okay guys? Like, I do want to get eyelid surgery. Like, there are days that I don't want to get it, and there are days that I do want to get it. I'm more like 60% not gonna get it, 40% am gonna get it. Before, it was more like 70% I am so getting it when I have the money, 30% I don't want to get it. But as you grow older, and also as my faith gets stronger, I just kind of like, I try to accept it, but there are some days where I just feel so crappy about it. It's definitely something more for myself. I've never gotten a comment about my eyelids being uneven or like a really mean comment about my lids ever. Not even one single bad comment about my eyelids. So it's definitely something that, maybe it's something that I notice or you guys notice, but it's not such a big deal. It's something definitely for me that I have an issue with. So I'm just gonna take Played Out on my Sigma E20 brush. Use my code at checkout. Now I sound like one of those Morphe affiliates, but I'm a Sigma affiliate. I'm just going to use the shade and press it against my lower lash line. I'm not going to take over the shade Revenge, just really giving some definition to that lower lash line. Eyeshadows is done. I'm going to do my eyeliner. I'm going to do everything on camera today, okay? I did my brows. Let's do my wing liner. I literally never show myself doing my wing liners because first, I can't even get them framed. So I'm using my Inglot AMC 77 gel liner. It's a gel liner that I always use, and can you see how much I've used this? It is a little bit dried up, so sorry for all the rattling. So what I like to do is take my Inglot Duraline, which is kind of like what is actually Duraline? Okay, I don't even know what Duraline is, but pretty much like a liquidy thing that you just drop into your eyeliner and makes it more liquidy again and not as dry. So I just like to put one drop. It makes it more creamy and liquidy to work with, not as dry, where it doesn't tug on your eyes. Let's see if I can get them framed for this. So this is how I like to do my eyeliner. I like to start from the end, and then I like to bring it in. The brush that I'm using is the Makeup Geek Bent Eyeliner brush. As you can see, I'm using my pinky finger to rest on my face to stabilize my shaky ass hands. And you just want to get close to your lash line as possible. and then I'll start creating my wing. So I just like to go from the outer corner of my eye and just bring a line out, and then from the outer corner of the liner, drag it out. Okay, I need to get close to my mirror, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm sorry if I get out of focus, but wings are important. So I'm just gonna take a bit of Stallion over here on my Sigma E30 brush, which is just a pencil brush, and just very lightly with the wing, just kind of deepen it up just a tiny bit. Okay, we are slowly finishing off the eyes. I'm gonna take my Sigma Longwear eyeliner pencil in the shade Wicked, and I'm gonna use this to tightline my upper waterline and also my bottom waterline as well. I'm gonna do one eye and then show you the other eye undone, and you can just see how much of a difference it makes. If you give yourself a wing liner, and especially when you're doing a look that's just so glam and dramatic, and you can see that skin peeping through, doesn't look good. So I highly recommend that you always tightline. I know it's a funny feeling in the beginning, but you just gotta do it. It helps if you like look down into your mirror. I know people get squirmy like looking at this kind of stuff, but I find it so satisfying. Do you see that liner is just complete, but this liner isn't? I'm also gonna go on my waterline. So for lashes, I will be using the House of Lashes Bidor Light. I love these lashes so much. They're one of my favorites. They're actually my favorite pair of lashes of all time. I like the lights because they are just so dramatic, but they don't overtake your eyes, and you still can see your eyeshadows underneath. They make my eyelids look a little bit more even just of how dramatic they are. I mean, if you don't wear lashes often, you're gonna find these to be so dramatic, but if you wear lashes on the daily basis, you will love these, and I love them so much. If you're ever curious of what eyelash glue I use the Duo Brush On Adhesive with Vitamins. Okay, didn't know that it had vitamins in it. I'm just gonna pop these off camera, and then I'll be right back and we will finish off the face and also the lips. Okay, now my lashes are on, and did I tell you guys that these were the best lashes? Like, you still can see the eyeshadow underneath. Anyway, let's finish off the base. So I'm gonna use the NYX Professional Makeup Highlight and Contour Palette. So I'm gonna mix these two shades together. So the warmer shade and the cooler shade. I just want a bit of both. I feel like the warm one is a bit too warm and the cool tone one's a little bit too cool. I'm using my Sigma angled brush. I don't know the name. I think it's the F40. So you just want a really light hand with this because these powders are just so pigmented. And you can see I'm holding the angled part towards my cheekbone, not like this, where the angled part is up here. I'm putting the angle downwards. And then on this side as well, making sure the angled point is going towards my mouth. And I'm just going to take the Cool Tone powder from the same NYX palette, and I'm going to use this to contour my nose. Going to use my Makeup Collective number 11 brush. I don't like to do much. All I do is just go down the sides of my nose, just a little bit underneath the button of my nose. And for blush, I'm going to be using the Colourpop Mermaid Glow Highlighting Quad. Just taking the blush in here, which I think is called Golden Hour. Because last time I called the highlighter Golden Hour and someone told me that's wrong. So just taking the blush from this duo and just applying that to my cheeks to give like a little rosy blush. And just blend it back towards my bronzer. Okay, and for highlighter, because today is more of a special day, I would use my Dose of Colors Fuego highlighter, but because I am filming, I don't want to use products that you guys can't get anymore. So if I wasn't filming, I would probably be wearing that highlighter because that is just like my holy grail highlighter. But I'm going to use the Colourpop in Nudendo palette. This highlighting palette is also very, very amazing as well. As you can see, I've used a lot of it actually. If I'm not using Fuego, I'm probably using this. My favorite highlight from here is obviously On the Loose, which is the light gold champagne. So I'm just going to use this to highlight my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, my brow bone, my inner corner, and also my chin, just everywhere, you know? And then lastly, for my lip color, I'm just going to use the Colourpop Luxe lipstick in the shade Layover. This is just like one of my favorite shades to wear, and I feel like it will complement the makeup and also my dress that I'm going to be wearing. So every time I apply lipstick, I actually just put the color on my lips, and then I'll just take a lip brush and then even everything out. And this, guys, is the completed makeup look. This is my 22nd birthday makeup. I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue vlogging throughout the day. If I do, I'll add it on after this outro. But if you guys did enjoy this tutorial, in a sense, get ready with me. If you guys enjoyed the video, catching up with me, give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate that so much. As well, if you guys could vote for me for the next Professional Makeup Face Award, the link will be down below. Help your girl out. But that will conclude my video for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Okay, so this is my outfit. I decided not to wear the dress just because it is just too cold and I can't be that girl. So I decided to wear something more warmer. So the jacket is from IMG, shirt is Harry's, jeans is from YMI Jeans, and the belt is from Glassons. I'm probably just gonna wear my Mayo Boy hat because I feel like my hair looks a little bit flat, but this is my outfit and I'm gonna start heading out. So this is the dress that I was supposed to wear. It's also from IMG. It is just a little bit too cold to wear. It's so cute though, and I bought it specifically for my birthday, but it's okay. I'll find another occasion one day to wear. Dessert time! It's the next morning. What a gloomy day. Look at all that rain. So cloudy. Rocky? So I kind of just want to show you guys what I got for my birthday. I literally just woke up, that's why my voice is so deep. But these flowers were sent by my beautiful friend. Her name is Lay. She used to live in New Zealand. I actually studied with her in uni for 1 year. But now she lives in Australia, and she managed to send these flowers to me. They came in such a pretty bouquet, but I just put it in this vase that I bought yesterday. It's so pretty. I love it so much. These roses are from Harry's parents, which is so cute. It's in this like little basket, and I love roses. Roses are my favorite, and it just looks so pretty. And then they also took some Polaroids yesterday. Me and my friends. So my friend Sonia and my friend Joy and Harry's cousin Stanley. You'll never believe what they got me. It's just charging. I'm pretty sure it's full battery by now. They got me a Nintendo Switch. I've been wanting a Switch forever. It's definitely more of a want than a need. But I've never actually had like a console to myself. Actually, no, that's a lie. I've had the DS4. I don't have a game. I'm gonna probably go buy a game today or order it online. But yeah, if you guys can recommend me any of your favorite Switch games. I know Mario Kart, the Pokemon one, and Zelda is popular. But if there's any other games that you guys would recommend, just let me know. I can't wait to start playing this. I'm like seriously so excited. And then Sonia, with her boyfriend yesterday, came and got me a cake as well. I'll insert a clip of them singing happy birthday to me. It was so cute. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Judy. Happy birthday to you. So those were all the gifts that I received yesterday on my actual birthday, and I'm sorry I look so tragic. I look so bloated. I was eating out so much yesterday, and we're eating out again today in celebration for my birthday as well. But yeah, I'm gonna like pull myself together. I'm actually gonna film. Even though it's really dark outside, I'm just gonna try and film. And I know I didn't really do a good job of vlogging yesterday. I don't know, I think when there's other people around, I just don't feel like vlogging. I don't feel like chucking the camera in their face because it's just weird, and I only feel comfortable filming around Harry, but We just went for dinner last night. There was nothing much going on. And also another crazy thing that happened yesterday, I went to the body shop. I was buying a gift for one of my colleagues. Oh, it was so crazy. One of the workers there knew me. She approached me and she was like, hey, I'm one of your Instagram followers and I love your next like Face Awards entry stuff. I was like, I was so shocked. I was so awkward. I kept saying like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna cry. Because it was just like, it was like on my birthday as well. I was already emotional enough, and the fact that like this was my first time meeting one of you guys, so that was like really crazy and really surreal. You know, like I'm just shopping and she knows me. It's just like, what? Yeah, she was really sweet. She DM'd me on Instagram afterwards, so now I know who she is. So Taylor, if you're watching this video, thank you for approaching me. It seriously made my day. I mean, if you guys ever see me in public, just say hi and approach me. Like, just say hi. I probably will be awkward because I am an awkward person. I really don't expect that. It would make my day if you did just come and say hi. That's just like the little story I wanted to mention before I get ready. But yeah, I gotta start filming because we're going out for lunch.